Dear students, I welcome you for the lecture series in the course Manufacturing and Measurement Techniques. In the last class, we have discussed the importance of casting process in manufacturing. And this class will discuss one of the premier and very versatile process, that is welding process. Yes, you all know about welding process. Is this a permanent joint what we are making in this process or a temporary joint? Yes, it's a permanent joint. So we are very much glad to discuss this today. We have variety of welding process. Before going into the welding process, we'll discuss what are the 10 aspects, that is importance of welding in manufacturing process, right? So this is a permanent joint formation, like welding creates strong and permanent joint essential for structural integrity, right? So you all know Howrah Bridge and Eiffel Tower, everything. So we have several structures. We need to consider structural integrity. That is the ability of the structure to withstand forces. And in various industries, various components are manufactured. And this welding creates a strong permanent joint. Okay. So coming to the second point, wide material compatibility, it can join similar and dissimilar metals and alloys, increasing design flexibility, right? So you all know well what is similar metals, similar alloys, or dissimilar metals, that is with different grades, right? So we have, before going into that, it's very important note that we should know what is an alloy. So alloy is nothing but a mixture of two or more dissimilar or similar metals, and it's very important that one of the part, one should be definitely a metal, right? That is an alloy. If both are different, that will be a, yes, exactly, composite. Am I right? And we will see the next point, that is high strength connections. Okay. So we have base material, and after welding that we call it as welded material. So base material will have definite strength, right? Where it is already being tested, like aluminum, iron, mild steel, everything. So when you weld, the weld strength is exactly calculated in the part of welding. Okay, that sometimes even exceeds the base metal, and that symbolizes that the strength of the weld metal is more than the base metal. That means the process is very rigid, and we can often have higher safety about this aspect, right? So essential for heavy industries, and this is used extensively in shipbuilding, aerospace, automotive, and construction sectors. Like, so heavy industries, will take an example of highway vehicle factory. So where the tanks are being manufactured. So heavy fabrication process requires permanent joints that is used in military. So that is the best example we can understand that this process is used in heavy industries and supports mass production. So for this, we can consider the manufacturing methods used in car assembly. Like automation is enabled fast and consistent high volume production. We can make it from this welding process. So again, as in casting process, we also minimize the wastage of materials. So here we have a definite joint that does not require any fastener. So hope you all know what is fastener. That is very simple nut and bolt that is used to join any two metals, right? And the next point is design versatility. So allows complex and custom geometries in product designs without compromising strength. And finally, we have economic efficiency, cost-effective process, and it is critical for repair and maintenance. Enable efficient repair of damaged or worn-out machinery and structures. So when you go for casting, and it is somewhat difficult to repair the product or repair the part or component manufactured in casting, but in welding, it's just a joint where you can re-weld or rework the material to attain its functionality. So adaptability with the technology is very important, as welding process can go with the CNC technology, robotics, AI, and all the process where it is adaptable to all the process. So these three, what we have discussed is all the 10 points makes this welding process as a very versatile and very important in manufacturing sector. With this note, we will conclude this lecture and we'll continue what is gas welding, which is eagerly awaited in the next lecture series. Thank you all for this patient listening.